Hi, Jules. Welcome to another Style Tip Sunday. Thank you for joining us. Before I get started, first I want to say hello. And whatever week you've been having, I pray that you've had a good week and you're starting to have a good weekend. And today is Sunday, so we thank God for just breathing. And I just want to acknowledge those who have had any issues with loss, anything like that, that we are praying for you at Sonita's Designs. So let's get started with the color of the year. Guess what it is, guys? So I think I would pay homage to what the Pantone color of the year is this year for 2023. And guess what it is? Magenta. I love a magenta. And a magenta is a mix of a red, purple, and pink together. It has a little bit more a deeper purple than a fuchsia pink, but it comes out to a pink magenta color. So I hope you guys like it. This is from our collection. It's a high low. So if you don't have magenta this year, make sure you get it, and you can start with Sonita's Designs because we have some for you. So we're going to get started with talking about fashion, and guess what it is? Sweater weather. So today we're highlighting our duo sweater, and what I mean by duo, it means that it's a sweater and a cape. And the color, it's a color block. We have two different styles here, two different color styles here, and it's a turtleneck. So there's a lot going on with this sweater. I love color blocking though, because it gives you the ability to be creative with your accessories and your shoes. So when you have different color blocks in your outfit, you can choose whatever one you want to bring out. You can be totally different color as long as it's in the spectrum. And what I mean by spectrum, that they're close together in color. If you go way off the spectrum, it can kind of look a little gimmicky. So just try to stay within this color spectrum when you're color blocking and make sure it looks right. Okay. So guys, we're going to start with our first look, which is our mustard color block. So we have mustard here, we have brown, we have an aqua, sky blue, and then a tan. So I did want to show you guys why I call it a duo sweater, because it is a cape on one side, and then you have the sweater look on the other side. It looks awesome on, and like I said, you guys will always get a picture of what we have and how it looks on a real person unedited. So what I chose to bring out the mustard color, and mustard color is made up of yellow, red, orange, and brown. So it's kind of like an earthy tone because of that brown that's made up of this mustard. And I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue tied, guys, but we're going to keep going. So for this particular look, we're going to bring out the mustard. So one of Sonita's design staples, a mustard fedora, goes exactly with that. And then what we're going to do is add a shoe. And because these are Sonita's Designs distressed jeans, and they tie up at the ankle, so what we're going to go with is a booty. We love a booty. So if you have jeans like this, you want booties. You can't wear high high boots like I have on. You can't wear that. So we chose the booty. So that goes great. We're going to get the other one and set that there so you guys can see how that looks. I hope you can see it. And then we're going to go with our handmade crochet mustard earrings. And I'm just gonna, since this is a crochet, we can stick it like right there, just so you can see how that looks together. So you have the earring, you have the booty, and then you have the hat. That's a great look, especially for the winter. And I love how that mustard color, we brought out that mustard color. Now you can bring out the other colors in this, and that's fine. But make sure, like I said, that you're not going too far off the color spectrum to where it's looking kind of just like you threw colors on. And if that's your style, then fine. You can wear red, whatever you want. But if it's your style, you wear what you want. I just went with the mustard, and I feel that is a great look for this particular sweater. All of these items can be found at Sonita's Design. So guys, we're going to go with our next look, which is a different color block we have here. So what I decided to do once again was go with the top color, which is the coral. And if you know anything about coral, it's made up of a red, a yellow, and a pink. So that's what brings the kind of the orange tint to it. So what we're going to do is accessorize this particular sweater, and we're going to go with one of Sonita's design staples again, which is a fedora. So we're going with a coral color fedora with this, and it has an accent of a gold chain around it. I love that accent because it brings a pop to the hat and to the outfit. So we'll add that. Love how that looks. It's slightly, it's really not slightly off actually. It's actually the same color. I love the way that looks together. Then we're going to pair this particular, we have skinny jeans here, but they are distressed. They have holes in them. So we're going to add a utility boot. And we call these utility boots, and they're open toe utility boots. They have boots. They have a pocket on the side. If you really want to put something in your boot, you actually could. So these are some awesome, cute boots to wear with this. It goes exactly with the tan at the bottom. So what I love about Color Block, like I said at the beginning, is that you can choose any one of these colors to highlight something. So if you wanted to wear a gray boot, you could put on a gray boot. I wouldn't suggest that because of the gold chain here. So you would want to remove this chain if you're in, replace this with a silver chain if you wanted to go with the gray. But you can use any of these colors to bring out. And that's what color blocking is all about. You have your choice of what you want to do with these colors. So we're going to put our utility boot here. I love that color. And I decided to go with another accent for this particular sweater because I love this gold chain and how chunky it is. Guess what I did? I went and I found and actually made a chain to go with this particular look. So I made a chain, which is the same links as the one in the hat. And what we're going to do with this is add it as an accent, and you want to put it on the side where their sweater arm is because it'll interfere with the other side because the other side is a cape. But you can actually make this just like instead of a necklace, you just put a chain. Matches the chain in the hat. I love how that looks. And then for me, I like a little bit of drama. So you can add a purse, just a little purse. And this it's not the exact shade of blue, but I love that pop of color. It's just different. So, like I said, you can do whatever you want with color blocks. That's why I love color blocks. So, just to recap, we have the mustard, and we went with the mustard hat, earrings, and booties. And here we went with the coral hat with the chain, and we added an accent chain to match the hat. So, and then we went with the utility boots, and that's a whole look and a whole vibe. So, I hope you guys love that book. So, just for a couple of reminders before we end, is you want to make sure that you're doing the right thing for Valentine's Day. And it's a great gift for Valentine's Day, guys. And we're talking about Sonita's Designs Cosmetics. Today, I'm highlighting our shea butter. It has an amazing scent. I use my own products. And people always ask me my makeup and how it looks so flawless. It's because of the skincare routine that I have. So what I do is I use my exfoliant, my cleanse, and a moisturizer. That's what you want to do. You want to make sure you cleanse your skin. You want to make sure that you are restoring, like moisturizing it and then protecting it. So exfoliate, cleanse, and moisturize. But we're highlighting, this will be on sale Valentine's Day, well, next week. So you can add this if you're making a basket for your boo or someone. You can add shea butter. It is African shea butter. All the ingredients, you will see them if you go to Sonita's Designs Cosmetics. You'll be able to see what they actually have in them. It's a botanical blend, so it's not a lot of harsh chemicals in my products. If you look at my site and look at the ingredients, you will see not a lot of harsh products, because some of the harsh products make your skin dependent on it. And you don't want that. You want this to like literally be a part of your routine. And if you skip a day, you're not breaking out again. It literally, remember, your skin has memory. And and what I'm going to say is, if you're using chemicals, please try to wean yourself off of the chemicals, because they are more harmful to your your skin. Okay, so make sure you check that out. Another thing is, guys, we're having a wardrobe essentials for public speaking, and that's April 8th. If you are a public speaker, or you want to be on a bigger stage, and want to know how to present yourself, please sign up for this course. It's from 9 until 12. There's a continental breakfast and a light lunch, but you'll get some gems and on what you should wear, what essential items you should have on when you're speaking in public. There are different things for different subject matters, for different genres of speaking. I was actually trained by Toastmasters International, and it was vigorous. You had to do a lot of different speeches, a lot of different genre of speeches, and learn how to present yourself. So I'm grateful to God that I was able to go through that experience and gain a public speaking certificate. Like, it's amazing to me. But if you are in the Pittsburgh area, please join us. We'll be at the UPMC Neighborhood Center in East Liberty, and it's from 9 until 12. So please make sure you check us out. So guys, this is the time that we share, and it's called our Wisdom Gems, Wisdom Nuggets, where I just give a little bit of wisdom about some things that I've done been through. So I just thank you for watching the sessions, because the last session really resonated with you guys when we spoke about jealousy. So I'm really grateful for how you guys were sharing that, and I'm grateful that I could give some wisdom on how to handle certain issues that you go through, because I've been through it. So, but today we're going to talk about, and this is a special, and just because Valentine's Day is coming up, let's talk about love. I know a lot of people are going to be celebrating love and next week, and that's all good. But I really want to talk about what real love is and what it looks like. So, and when you know what real love looks like, it looks different, but the way that you'll know what it really looks like is if you go to the person who actually created it, and that was God. So I go to the word when it talks about love, because I want to know what it is. I want to be love, and I want to love. So in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 7, and y'all know, everybody know this scripture, because I've been to plenty of weddings, and y'all done said this up in front. When you said your vows, you want this scripture read so passionately. But we're going to talk about what it really means when it says love is patient, love is kind, it doesn't envy, it doesn't boast, it's not proud, it doesn't dishonor and disrespect others, it's not selfish, self-seeking, it's not easily angered, doesn't have rage, it keeps no records of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. It always protects, it always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. So, if you're not operating in these particular attributes that I just mentioned, guess what? You're not operating in love. So, love is not a feeling, guys. And I just want us to understand it's not a feeling, it's a choice. It's not based on feelings, because your emotions change. Your feelings change. They're temporal. But love is a constant. So let's take a moment to think about if we're actually doing what the word says. If we're actually doing and behaving in the way that those attributes that I just read, do you have those? And I'm talking to my ladies and fellas here. If a man or woman is not patient, if a man or woman is putting their hands on you, if a man or woman is cussing you out, If a man and woman is selfish, if a man or woman is always enraged, so when you say something, they go ballistic, that's not love. So let's do some self-evaluation and make sure that we have these attributes so we can recognize the attributes. Because a lot of people say, they want to get married, they want a relationship, but a relationship is not based on feelings. It's a choice to love someone. And if God is entrusting someone in your life to love for a lifetime, you better do what he says with that person's heart, because you'll have to answer to what you've done in this earth with someone's heart. So make sure you know the person who created love, and that's God. Make sure that you're operating in love, that's you. And make sure that you recognize it when you encounter it with someone else. And those attributes that I just gave you let you recognize what true love is. And make sure you're not just doing it on Valentine's Day. Don't give gifts. Like, if you're not loving me throughout the whole year, gifts don't matter. So I hope I explained it a little bit better about what love is, because some people really ask me, how did you know what love is? How did you get married? How does that happen? I went to the Word. That's all I can say. So stay tuned for another Style Tip Sunday. I hope you guys enjoyed that wisdom nugget. But remember to register online at our website at www.sonitasdesigns.com for the wardrobe essentials for public speaking, and click on events and you'll see all of the events. We do have a shopping party coming up for those who are in the area. So just check out the events page on sonitasdesigns.com, and we will see you next time. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Remember, your jewels in God's eyes and mine too.